Freezing cold air typically brings frozen and rock-hard ground to the winter in northeast Wisconsin, but so far this year, it hasn't exactly been freezing cold.
Although, as you walk on it, you can't tell because the top is still frozen, but as a result, the ground is not exactly as rock-hard, as deep as it normally is. Fox 11 meteorologist Phil DeCastro tells us why that may also be good news.
So far, this winter has felt like anything but a typical winter. You can see one impact, the lack of snow, but that's not the only thing running below average beneath our feet.
The frost depth here in Brown County ranges anywhere from about 8 inches to 15 inches, depending on where you're at.
Which might seem deep, but it really isn't. Most of northeastern Wisconsin is between 2 and 20 inches of depth. Our usual depth is between 30 and 45 inches. This is particularly unusual since most of this winter has lacked snow cover, which tends to favor frost growth. The shallow frost depth, in spite of this, has Steve Atkins of Atkins Family Builders thankful.
Contrary to what some people think, snow is actually one of our best friends. It insulates the ground and keeps the frost from penetrating the ground to any great distance. The home you see in the background was started in December, and with the favorable weather that we've had overall, I would say that this home is probably already 2 to 3 weeks ahead of schedule.
The worst case scenario, Atkins says, would be the snow cover disappearing, followed by a cold snap, allowing the frost to extend deeper. Shallow frost also means that in the spring, the ground will thaw out quicker, potentially helping farmers plant sooner. And so even though the winter isn't as cold and snowy as some would like, it's just fine by others. In Hobart, meteorologist Phil DeCastro, Fox 11 News.